This one really drove me crazy. I had the exact same line of code in two different places, literally the same line. In one place it worked perfectly, in the other place it never worked. Same string, same comparison, two different results. Welcome to Bug Tales, one real bug, one lesson. Let me show you what was going on because the reason is actually really useful to understand. Here's the situation. I'm checking the status of a job. If the status is complete, I copy some data. Simple, right? In the first service, I wrote the check inside the database query, basically where status equals complete, and it worked every time. In the second service, I did it a little differently. First, I loaded the row from the database. Then, in my C# code, I checked if the status is not complete, skip it. Same word, complete, with a capital C, but this version always skipped. The data never got copied. So I went and looked at the real value in the database, and there it was. The status wasn't complete with a capital C. It was complete all lowercase, and that's basically the whole story. But wait, if the value is lowercase, why did the first version work? Same capital C, right? Here's the key. The two comparisons were not running in the same place. When you write your comparison inside a LINQ Where before you call ToList, it doesn't run in C#. It gets translated into SQL and runs on the database. And SQL Server by default compares text without caring about uppercase or lowercase. So to SQL, complete and complete are the same thing. It matches. But in the second service, I had already pulled the row into memory. So now the comparison runs in plain C#, and C# compares strings with case. To C#, complete and complete are two different strings, so it never matched. Same code, different engine, different rules. The moment you call ToList or first, that's the border. Before that border, your code runs on the database. After it, it runs in C#. So here's the one sentence to remember. Before ToList, your comparison runs on SQL and ignores case. After ToList, it runs in C# and cares about case. If you ever see the same comparison behave differently in two places, check which side of that line it's on. If this helped, subscribe. One real bug, one lesson every time. Thanks for watching Bug Tales. Catch you in the next one.